Alright. I'm back. I decided to hit the other two, testing grounds off camera. Off to the next objective. Don't tell me we're fighting a whale.
That crazy-ass pump thing killed that whale.
You call that a pump?
The Dewdrop is the latest design in the field of biomechanics. But simply, it is a hydraulic pump.
Isn't that what I just said?
Here you go. There we go. Don't tell me that laser's your only method of attack. What are you going to do? Ah, okay. Ah. What is it doing? What is that? Oh, great! We in Russia or Japan right now? Okay. Okay, this gun is barely tickling it. Gotta heal up. Freeze! You gotta chill out, man. Ah! Oh, come on. Oops! Pop! Yeah? What sort of pump was that? Hey, where'd the whale go? Oh. Does this hurt me? Nope. I gotta buy some more rockets. What? What nonsense was that? Thank you.
Whoa, that thing was dangerous. I didn't know if I could handle it.
We had it
There are
covered.
much more powerful robots out there. Real combat robots are far deadlier.
There aren't any combat bots here.
Not yet, but once Collective launches, they will be everywhere. And 2 of them will be equipped with beta connectors. Do you have any idea how much blood will be spilled because of one person's private ambitions?
You in the rings are driving me nuts. When are you assholes gonna stop trying to pull my strings? Done. Happy now?
Good decision, Comrade Major. I have no doubt that it saved lives. Perhaps many more than I can imagine.
Let's hope so.
Plot twist. Charles is like, how should I put this? He's actually secretly working with Sechenov. I'm stuck! I'm stuck again! Oh, come on! Good old-fashioned rocket jumping.
Crap, what a surprise. Why'd they freeze up?
The access code has been successfully extracted from Petrov's neuropolymer memory. Combat mode has been disabled, and the robots have returned to their normal status. Well done, my boy. Everyone who was able to hide and survive owes you their lives. You've done me proud.
Thank you, sir. What now?
Come back to Chalamet, get a checkup, and take some leave. You've earned it. I'll deal with the fallout from this mess.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
You didn't tell Sechenov about Filatova. Are you still planning to meet with her?
I want to see this evidence she says is so important.
Dr. Sechenov isn't going to like it, you know.
So don't tell him.
Are we nearing the end of the game or something? Because deactivating combat mode, what's the rest of the map going to look like?
I don't see Larissa's body, so she must have gotten past the Trophus.
Or, what if Charles is a, how should I put this? Not an opponent, rival to Sechenov. And that's why he wants us to dispose of the beta connectors. He has his own, and he doesn't want Sechenov to have his own pair.
Think we should head upstairs?
Hope you don't mind me letting myself in.
A lighthouse, huh? So where is she? Larissa! Freaking critters, you around here somewhere?
I do not detect anyone in the vicinity.
Let's take a look around. She's gotta be here.
Do you trust Dr. Filatova?
I don't trust anyone. But she's got something important to tell me. And I'm sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to, but now this whole thing with Petrov, Jellyman killed Stock and the boss didn't even bat an eye. Is the launch of Collective really so important he can't even delay it out of respect for the dead?
I have no data on this topic, Comrade Major.
No data, huh? Well, I don't have any data either. So let's go get some.
When they told me that my lighthouse was gonna be ripped out of the ground and brought from Sakhalin to Kazakhstan by the robots, I figured they were drunk. But nope. It's thousands of kilometers away from the ocean now. Like a museum exhibit. And I'm here too. Like another exhibit. Now sure, I got a raise. Sure, I barely have to do any work. Machines
I don't see it.
Lighthouse and I are just a confirmation that humanity can do whatever it wants. But what the fuck are they guarding with all those flying guns everywhere? Huh?
Ah! Why am I stuck on this time? I was kind of hoping for rockets. So now it's time to find what Sechenov's secret is. Hey, what if Sechenov is the wife? Freaking hell, get through.
What do we have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I suspect that this room has a specific function.
It's an elevator. Look, I can see the platform. That does not look like a rug. Well, we just came from up, so all that's left is down.
I believe that the unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked. Otherwise, Dr. Filatova would not have been able to initiate it.
So she hacked the system. Kinda like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits. So
Wait,
that's Neptune.
this is under an island?
Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture. I wouldn't mind spending some time there myself. But I can't even imagine what's going on there right now.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelome. How will you explain this delay?
We can deal with that. Let's talk to the doc first. But if she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her.
Yes, Filatova?
What are we doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
I have a pretty
After
good idea.
Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
Come on, see for yourself.
Alright.
I've got questions.
Where is this?
Where are we?
This is the Academy of Consequences, the facility's memory, analytics center, and primary archive. The activities of all the other complexes are studied here in order to draw conclusions and generate probability matrices.
Get to the point.
The Academy has a number of interesting departments. For example, there's the Radio of the Future. By mathematically combining shortwave and quantum echoes, we can predict the music people will be listening to 50 or even 80 years into the future. But there's another very special department here called Polymerized Subject Behavioral Psychology. They're supposed to be volunteers, but...
Yeah?
How'd you get in here? Why didn't the Drofus stop you?
I work here. Well, I used to.
That doesn't answer the question.
Only Sechenov can revoke my access. And he's got his hands full right now. And I'm no threat to him.
Still doesn't answer the
Get
question.
to the point. And no more grenades or other bullshit. Any funny business at all and I'll kill you. This is your last warning.
Sure, fine. Come on, I won't waste your time.
Okay, lead on.
That doesn't answer the question how the Drofus didn't kill her. What, she got lucky? You were the one supposed to lead on, not me. This looks like a prison cell.
Well, are you ready? Disable polarization.
What's going on? It's a little circus down here.
The fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. The volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it Limbo. And their bodies are here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Wait a minute,
Whatever.
how's he doing that?
Line them up.
Keep going.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use it.
Just him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. Goddamn you, jump!
This is insane. Why do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No.
He has full
We were
control
able to
over them.
prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behaviors, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way, and now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world.
It doesn't
I'm sorry,
work
but
like
if
that.
You don't understand that? You're an idiot!
No, actually, that is a fair point. If you can secretly control the world like this, why do you need a bunch of combat robots to kill everyone?
Boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
All this is really hard to swallow. But I'll help
No,
you.
no, no. Oh, okay.
Whatever
Atomic
you're
Heart
planning.
Project was designed to invade America
Willing
with
to turn on
civilian
Sechenov.
robots with combat programming.
After what you just showed me? Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
P1, P2, P3. Your mind is never free.
Teardrop.
What? What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting
We
what
just
I
took
saw.
some LSD.
Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care? And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this?
I thought it was for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and you know the rest.
Fine, moving on.
So what? These guys. All of these guys are already part of Collective?
Hey, Major.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt, Sergeant. You won't even remember a thing.
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, if this all ends well.
Fine.
I just don't feel comfortable around these people.
Huh, well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet Union, and later the whole world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
You know, free will doesn't guarantee that a person won't be a scumbag.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster!
What the?
Affirmative.
Look what's happening in the window.
Listen, about Victor,
What? Did you have no choice? You couldn't have acted differently? Will you now tell me that you're sorry? What?
No, he did leave me no choice.
I'm not sorry.
Of course you're not. You were just doing your job, right? Listen, I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about it. I loved him when he was different. He was kind, understanding, and didn't kill people.
See?
That's enough. I'm too
You
busy
understand.
chatting now.
Very
I had
well.
to kill
Enjoy
the new
view.
him. You get my position. I had to kill the new him, the one that did kill people. See? We already reached some neutral ground. Or are the twins going to be down here? Stop staring at me like that. Oh. Stuff. Of course, I'm moving at like molasses. Give me a second, Dr. Filatova. I need to empty this place of all its items. Everything here now belongs to me. Another chest.
Resist, my darling. Resist.
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah.
To say the
exactly.
least.
Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
Where?
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Voskhod polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. It doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait, Charles, what data? What Voskhod polymer extension?
The Voskhod polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
They are partners!
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain. I am...
Charles, why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about you.
Charles is probably the one that killed that, Zakharov fella. Not the red goop monster.
State your name and personal access code.
Crispy critters.
Invalid name.
I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Chariton Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
Wait a minute. His first name is Chariton?
Charles, are you there?
He killed Zakharov and took his personality.
What is Charles then?
Long story short, your Charles is Professor Chariton Zaharov.
Huh.
Yeah, he's a copy of Chariton.
So
And
how
then he
can
killed
be
the original.
Zakharov?
Professor Zaharov was developing the collective subsystems and worked on the module. The one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
You mean like making himself into a polymer
Himself.
thingy?
Was he an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
How long did you
So
know?
when did you realize that Charles is Zaharov?
Just about right now, when he went offline. I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
So Charles isn't a person anymore. Just a device.
I don't know, I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want him?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
Well, we've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and all. So does he.
Did.
Cold?
How can you talk about this so calmly?
To me, Chariton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more
Radionovich?
passionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
Okay, hold on a sec. So this is not a copy... Okay, so Charles is Zakharov. But did his mind get transferred, or did, like, he get copied, and then the OG, and then this guy deleted the Wait a minute. Did the glove delete the OG Zakharov? Or did Zakharov intentionally let himself get deleted? She just said he's a misanthropist. He cares more about science than he does his own body. So, what if he transferred himself into the neuropolymer and then let the neuropolymer kill him? Like, he copied himself into the neuropolymer, they'd have the same goals, intent, and thinking. So then he could tell his copy, hey, kill this human version of me. So Glove Boy was partners with Sechenov. Wait. Oh, I need to look back on this. How much of a collective do you work on? Because now he is as much as a threat as Sechenov. He just told us to get rid of the beta connectors. How do we know that Charles isn't secretly hoping we'll off Sechenov so he can get the Alpha?
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the Academy, and Zakharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zakharov, so we got lucky. And now we can learn everything about you. Let's go.
Wait, that Fluffy thing. Okay, we're not in any rush. Hold on. It just struck me. Fluffy. His password is Fluffy. You mean like the giant white fluffy thing that we turn into every time we go to Dreamland? Did he design Limbo? Or is that a coincidence?
What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
Audio? No
So,
video?
which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
Oh, come on! I gotta go through all of these! Oh. They're just desks to search. Okay. Pick one at random. If you know so much, why don't you give me the important detail? You know what? Fine. No. Let me look through the important details. Now, all of a sudden, I can't trust anything that anybody has to say. Oh, bloody hell, I'm stuck. I can't jump. Ugh. I'm picking up a lot of stuff, but can I get some rockets? Well, I guess why would they store rockets in a office building? But at the same time, they are storing a lot of... Well, then again, those are PM bullets. There's something up there. What's this?
Here's another one.
Another one? Babinma. Oh, we're supposed to insert it or something?
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
Okay, play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
Blesna.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test
Because we
subject?
still have our own free will.
Before, they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording.
We obey because we choose to obey. Here we go, there's another one. But we don't just obey on a whim.
Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The
That's not what he
frontal
said.
lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy?
How did you know that?
Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod,
Implanted memories,
send the
genius.
agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean,
We didn't
there's no
finish.
fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also Sechenov?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Limbo.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him. What's the plan, Major?
We'll talk to
He's waiting
him.
for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive, and then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major. Think
Wait,
it over
wait,
while I
hold
try
on,
to hack
hold on,
this
wait,
elevator and
wait,
get
wait.
us back to the surface.
He can already control. He can supposedly already control, P3. Right? It just occurred to me. He already has a type of mind control system. Also, they said destruction of his frontal lobe results in him being violent. Doesn't it do the opposite? I'm pretty sure that's how they do lobotomies. Stick a poker in your eye, make it destroy the frontal lobe and whatnot. No? Then again, I'm not, I only studied neurology as a side thing. And not even, I can't even say study. It's not like I was listening, just, hanging around the outside of other people's college lectures. But, so he can control P3 using... Okay, is it control or is it not? Because the real said that if he goes under, he just becomes violent. She says it's a control. So which is it? Because if it's control, why does he need collective? Just do this to everyone else. Now, a collective could be a way to get people to voluntarily plant whatever stuff is in his head into everyone else. But then he doesn't need to, wait for all the alpha and connector, not alpha connector and beta connector nonsense. He'd have connect. He'd be able to control all of them already.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out in the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char-a-ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you.
Okay, I don't get the pun.
Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
I don't know. I think
well,
you're a rival to Sechenov.
I guess I would have done the same. So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov gonna keep everybody under control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of collective. It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network.
You mean the one you made?
The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade Major.
I've heard that before.
She's one of the
I doubt anything
twins.
could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent. As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
She is one of the twins.
Ballet and martial arts. Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Oh, she's both the
Just look at me,
twins.
Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his bodyguard's matrices.
This is... holy shit. Fuck me, this can't be a...
We've got a ride, Major. We can get out of here.
Hold on. I don't know. The more I think about this, the more I feel like I'm getting played. Sechenov and Zakharov both created the the neuropolymer that you put people in people's heads. If Sechenov can control me, why does he need collective? He doesn't need to wait for Collective to go online. He can just do the Voskhod whatever. And put that in everyone's heads. And if the Collective neuropolymer is Voskov, why does he need the connectors? Like, he might be still... maybe he is still trying to control. Maybe there is some extra steps to it. But I can't help but feel that... Okay, I got a theory. Zakharov and Sechenov were in this together. Yeah, so Zakharov and Sechenov... And then Sechenov betrayed Zakharov. And so right now, it's not a matter... Oh no, what if that's the ending? What if we kill Sechenov, and then it turns out Charles just wants to take over... is just going to replace Sechenov as the leader. This isn't like stopping Sechenov from taking control of everyone. It's a power struggle.
Can we go, Major?
I need a bit more time here.
Hold on a sec, let me read these. Is there anything helpful here? Absolutely useless. Nope. This place is a mess. I can't navigate. Come on, I need more information. Culture of instant messaging. Why, is that deleted? Oh.
Yes, it's part of the experiment. You won't see anyone. Not me, not anyone else. Okay, subject. You will now have a conversation with two young women. Their names are Betsy.
That's me.
And Olga.
Hello.
I need you to talk to them and tell me which of the young ladies you spoke to is not a human being, but an artificially generated voice. Is that clear?
Yeah, sure. I get it.
You may begin.
So, Betsy, do you have any kids?
I'm afraid not. But I want to have two when I finish my internship in about 3 years or so.
Huh. Okay. And here's the last one. Olga, could you ever kill someone?
Me? I don't know. Maybe if they were an enemy or trying to hurt people. Yeah, I guess I could do it to protect the motherland.
Excellent. We're done here. So, which of the two young women you spoke with is a machine?
I think it's Betsy. Yes.
So, you think Olga is human?
That makes sense to me.
Olga seems too generic.
I never told you that either of them was human.
So they're both machines?
Actually, none of the individuals you've spoken to during this experiment are human.
What would you?
Thank you for your time. Please escort the subject out.
He's a machine too! Data deleted? I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. So those people, so they're effectively collective. Okay, so, recapping. You take an injection of this neuropolymer, and you can be part of collective. With the alpha and beta connectors being like the administrators. Having control of the P21 collective. Collective is essentially the internet. If everyone's mind was connected to the internet, they deleted. Oh. Okay, no, before I click that. It's effectively if everyone's brain was connected to the internet. You can be detached from... If you have this polymer in your head, you can be detached from your body and live in this fantasy world, like the Matrix. And then your body can be manipulated to do whatever someone wants. The neuropolymers were made by Zakharov and Sechenov. Zakharov is in our hand, and Sechenov is, well, wherever he is. But Sechenov also has a second way of controlling people? What, did Sechenov just ditch the first... Wait. What's this? You don't understand me, or is it that you don't want to? Or are you afraid of losing the man who will give you your brilliant future? No, I'm not particularly fond of the human race that you love so dearly, but that's not the reason, Dmitri. I'm the only one who can sort out all the finer points from the inside. The implant can only be configured and analyzed from within the subject's consciousness. This neuropolymer, it's not... When it was first made, it was made before collective. No, something's not adding up. Neuropolymer came before collective. So these two eggheads worked on neuropolymer. And the neuropolymer can be used to control people. Is that a happy side effect? Or is that the intent? Because if that was the intent, why wasn't it triggered before collective? I mean, I guess it technically is in P3, but if that's the case, why is it being done to everyone else? Oh, that's a glass. I'm a pigeon right now. Pigeon flying into something with Windex.
Let's go. Done?
Okay, let's go.
If that's the case, why not keep P3 under all the time?
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Oh. You might want his mind. Oh dear.
Oh, shit. Oh, here we go again.
No, not now. Not here.
Is she dead?